initial
No,
fan base.
YouTube's worth
Anyway. I
doing.
go to Spotify, and now I'm promoting. Like I kind of not ditched my YouTube channel, but I
No,
don't
dude,
pump it out as much as I used to. I have my Kingcanada YouTube channel, but I'm more promoting the Bring the Bars channel over anything on YouTube than I am with my
that's.
music. I push it on Spotify.
Oh, let me be clear. I don't even know what the last time I touched my music channel on YouTube.
Yeah,
Fuck, that shit's
yeah,
just ghost town. But I do make like 20 to 30 bucks a month on fucking YouTube. So
yeah.
like every 5 months I get a little payout, and I'm telling you, when that happens, I'm like, yes.
Little
So it's
extra cash.
like
Yeah,
it is like an endeavor worth pursuing, but like people need to manage their expectations on this money
yeah.
shit. Like you
Well,
will
it's still
make.
a main platform most people use. Not everybody has Spotify or uses Spotify still to this day, so I would show them towards my YouTube channel. So it's definitely still a platform a lot of people use.
Yeah, but like if you look at the music side of things, for music
Music, yeah,
videos, like you got a point, but like people watch a music video what, like twice, then you go
yeah,
bump your song. I mean, sure, in certain age demographics, like with really younger people, it might be a completely different experience. And yes, there are some countries that don't have Spotify, but they are in 170 countries, so like it's not like let's be real, most markets that you were ever going to tap into have Spotify, most markets. And then if they don't, you're probably on Deezer and all the other shit that exists in those things. I looked up how to get into the Indian market. Is more complicated than you think, and I don't know how much I want to touch a Chinese market. But like the reality is, like being a Bandcamp makes sense, but YouTube is more of like it's a good place to host your music, and for sure you should have it there. But
I'll get on as many platforms as you can. You take advantage of every platform is the way I look at it.
so
Like
like
I don't go listen to Apple Music, but I'm on it and I'm getting stuff from Apple Music. I got promotions on Apple Music. The one I just like, I don't use Title, but I'm on there. People I got in the streams through Title. I know they pay more and
mm,
stuff. I just know more about
uh,
Spotify that I push
yo, but
that.
even let's talk on that pay more on title. That is one of the biggest misconception craps I ever heard in my damn life. So title has like a
DJ
pop,
pays well.
but both of these things have a market share of like this. Literally, we're talking like 2%, 1% market share, meaning total population of users who pay and subscribe to this platform, thus turn into monetized views for you,
Yeah,
is like astronomically small. So when you're on this platform, what you maybe get the one guy who's gonna repeat your shit. Like
yeah,
you're competing against fucking celebrities and shit, just like
yeah,
everywhere else. But if you go to a volume game, 80% of the market has Apple Music or Spotify.
yeah,
80% of the market. That is like a fuck ton of people. You can almost safely bet that everybody you know has like one of those two things if they're paying for a service or using a service. That's like a safe bet. Maybe it's something different. You could argue there are a few other contenders, but that means that if you're on one of those platforms, both of them, because you're going to be on both, then you're also on fucking Amazon at the same time because you're being
yeah.
distributed there. You're on all this stuff, which means whatever you're on, the smart voice things that everybody's using can play you. That's another thing people don't necessarily take into consideration is that the future, I haven't even talked about this ever on this show, is the future is voice, right? As in you go okay keyword, I don't want to trigger my phone, and then you give a little commandy poo, or you go Siri, or you say
Yeah,
this thing. If you're not in that thing, they can't even play you with voice command. Because, like, frankly, the number of people who plugged YouTube Premium is astronomically tiny, right? So, in a sense, you're almost shooting yourself in the foot for the future to not be where everybody's going to be. However, from a monetization point of view, if you pay for Spotify and you happen to be a premium user, you know you can just run your own fucking song when you sleep and pay for Spotify. As in,
yeah,
you can make $15 a month spinning your own damn song. I've been spinning my own damn song this whole interview. Just on loop, man. It's just playing. And yo, straight up, there are three of us all day been at it. A couple more people popped in and out. We dropped this song today and we ran it to 879. And what? Is it real? Fake? It's real. I'm gonna get paid $3 soon off of that shit. That's real to
yeah.
me.
That's why Spotify stream teams too, man. If you got 24-hour stream teams, like you got like I'm
That's
in
what I'm
one.
trying.
I'm running one right now while I'm talking to you, and it's 24 hours. They're streaming my stuff, and I'm getting like so many in just one day. Like it's and like you said, you get paid for it.
But
So
it's
like I have
yo,
my fans, and I know I have my stream team, but the stream team is kind of like my income, and I also use. If people don't know, Spotify, if you go on computer, there's no limitations on you can skip as much as you want. You can select songs if you
oh,
use
for
the
free?
desktop version of Spotify. Yeah.
Like
You
for
go
free
on
Spotify.
Spotify.com and you use the desktop version. You don't have to randomize and you have unlimited skips. You can click songs. You don't have to pay for premium.
Yo, for me
I
though,
use it on computer all the time.
so the big metric that I think people care about is monthly listeners. And the one that I'm struggling with in general is trying to
It's
convince other
followers, the big one.
no, followers is whatever. That's algorithm games. But vanity metrics, streams don't matter. Monthly listeners matter. Yo, having 50,000 fucking streams and like 42 monthly listeners feels fucking weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, you were hot. That's what I learned. You're
Yeah.
not hot. So, to me, the way to really manage the stream team, if I could do what I want, we'd have the most implausibly large and nobody gives a fuck about it playlist except the people on it. And then everybody has the obligation of running that playlist in full once a month. And there's 1,000 people on that motherfucker. 1,000 names. This is my dream. Everybody gets 1,000 monthly listeners off that motherfucker.
1,000 streams.
And but the streams don't matter because the streams are fickle and pointless, and like I said, they're vanity. But the monthly listeners means that looks like 1,000 people fuck with you right now, and I promise you that could lead to sponsorship monies and shit on some fake shit.
It could, but Spotify also, remember, what was it, a year ago? They cracked down on a lot of that. If you're getting 50,000 streams and have 50 followers, they get a little sketchy on that and they shut down your account.
Okay,
They shut
so
down
all 1,000 of us follow each other. Fine.
Yeah, you need followers because they did that with their algorithm. They shut a lot of people down last year. That was from people buying the views, though.
That's a terms of service violation, though.
20 followers. It's like, kid, something's not adding up.
So what I'm proposing is not a terms of service violation, though, because that's rigging.
It's a stream team. Yeah, it's a stream team. You all do it together.
It's a larger scale one, and you'll never get the view counts to trigger the shit because it's logistically impossible. Like each individual song's gonna get one from each person, whatever. It's not a lot of actual views.
That's a good way of doing it. Yeah,
but what happens is when you hit like 750 monthly followers, you as an artist start flexing that shit, and now other organic people are going to be more attracted to it because what's this buzz coming on? You put up that chart where you show your monthly followers hyping up and be like, now I gotta go click on it. And if we all larger scale did it, because it's not going to work with 50, but you all of a sudden have 1,237 monthly followers, you look like you're a whole tier maybe above what you're at. Why does this matter? One time I sent my shit to a person. This is a regular civilian. And she said, you only have 100 views? And I'm like, first of all. But then I realized that's actually an interesting point. Maybe regular people care about that.
They do, man. They'll only start fucking with you once, sad to say, once you're famous. Like once you're blowing up. And then they'll be the ones who claim they followed you from the start, which is absolute bullshit. But
if they give me money, my guy, I don't fucking care. Claim what you want.
That's the way I look at it. But yeah, for sure. And like stream teams are good because I've been a couple, and you have to stream every day though, and you stream the playlist once a day, and there's, let's say, 30 people. It's not much, but that's 30 listeners, 30 people a day that stream. So 30, like you get it a day for a month. That's another 30 days. I'm hopeful on that, but that's a good chunk. And then you get paid for that. And a lot of these people that I found, I've gotten followers and they actually listen to the playlist. And I had people reach out like, do you want to collaborate? I listened to the playlist. I saw your song.